friends. So today we're going to talk a little bit about rests, and I'm going to show you a few different instruments and how they work. So we'll go ahead and get started. Let me erase some of this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful snow day. Okay, so first things first, we have got our, do y'all remember what this one's called? Sorry, there's a glare. It is a quarter rest, okay? And our quarter rest is equal to the same amount of beats as our quarter note. Okay, normally whenever I've been drawing these for you guys, our notes at least, I've just been trying to show you where they're placed at on our staff, so I haven't been drawing the stems with them. But the stems are going to be what tells you how long you hold the note out for, okay? For a lot of the times, like if it was an 8, it would have a little flag at the end of it, okay? But it's just a quarter, so we're taking that off of there. Okay, so now our half note. I think you guys probably remember a lot of this from last year. Okay, it's the same amount of beats as our half rest. You can think half hat. Oh, that was a terrible line. It's not much better, but it'll work. Okay, so we'll make that a little better. That's a little better. Okay, so our half, it looks like a hat. It's a little bit of a long stem, but okay, and it's worth 2 beats. So a quarter would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if we played our quarter note. So I'll play 2 quarter notes, and then actually I'll do 1 quarter note, 1 quarter rest, 1 quarter note, 1 quarter rest, so that you can hear it. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, did you hear how there were 2 notes and then there were 2 rests in between? That each of them were worth 1 beat. Okay, so with our quarter, our half note and our half rest, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do our half note first and then our half note, our half rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's how that one would sound. Now we've also got our whole note. And our whole note, its equivalent rest is a whole rest. If you already said that, good job. And it looks like a hole, so you kind of think rabbits go down into holes. Magician pulls a rabbit out of its hat, which is kind of like a hole whenever you look at it. So it looks like an upside down hat. Okay, so the way it would sound, we'll do a whole note and then a whole rest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you heard how I just did not play anything during those rests, okay? And that's how the rests work. Now, we'll put a little pattern together so you can hear it. And then maybe okay, so that would sound like, I'm going to count to 8 this time just so that you all can kind of understand the beats a little better. Normally it would start over after 4, but okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let me put my little pen down. I'll kind of try to point to it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's how that little pattern right there would sound. Okay, so we'll put down note reading for the time being. And I'll pull out something else. Okay. Alright. So this is one of my favorite guitars. One of my favorites, because do you see all this beautiful inlay on the neck? It's mother of pearl. It's really pretty. Okay, now we have been talking about half steps in class. Before we left, I showed you guys the piano and kind of explained how from B to C and from E to F there were no black keys on the piano. I can show you that really quickly. Okay, so from B to C, there's no black key in between, and from E to F, no black key. Okay, those are half notes. Now, whenever you play a guitar, each one is a half note apart. So if I start at the bottom, each one is a half note. So if I were to start at E, do you hear that sound the same? Okay, so from there, you remember how our keyboard started on an F? Yeah, it started on an F, the interactive one that we put the letters on the keyboard to label them. All of these, the difference in a guitar and a piano, there are the 6 strings that you have it, but each one of them is tuned differently. So our tuning goes E, A, D, G, B, E. So these bottom 2 are an octave apart. Remember how they sound the same? One sounds higher, one sounds lower. Now, each one of them is tuned differently, so it's kind of like 6 pianos starting all on different notes, but yet they go in the same exact order. Okay, so that's how you would be able to find and start to play a chord. So we'll continue on that. I've just got to figure out a way to get you guys something that you could actually practice and be interactive with for a guitar, so that you can actually start to learn the guitar, because it would be super fun if I could teach you guys that, but it's really difficult whenever I have a guitar and you guys don't. Now, one more thing before I let you go and you enjoy your snow day. I want to show you a super fun instrument. This instrument was actually handmade. My dad made it for me. Does anybody know what this is? It's cute, isn't it? So, it is an electric mandolin. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. There we go. Okay, so it's an electric mandolin. Normally, I will try and find a video, or I'll bring in my other regular mandolin so you can see the difference. But normally, a mandolin would be 8 strings. This one is 4, as you can see. So it's 8 strings normally, but they're doubled. So it would be about like 2 strings on this note, 2 strings on that note, 2 strings on that note, and 2 strings on that note. So they're the same notes, just doubled. It kind of creates a more full sound. And with an electric mandolin, you don't have those. Okay, it's just one. Now, as you can tell right here, it has my signature on it. It was actually embedded in there whenever my dad made it for me. He had me write my signature, and so he could put it on there. And this is chameleon paint. It turns from green to purple, so it's kind of neat too. As you can, there we go. Now you can kind of see it. Yeah, it's super fun. I love this instrument. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'll kind of play it for just a second so you can hear it and see what you guys think of this sound. Turn it a little bit this way so you can see a little bit more. So this is a super fun instrument. I'm going to keep trying to introduce you guys to little instruments here and there whenever we do have our remote learning, if we have any more snow days or anything. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your snow day, and enjoy it. Get out there, play in the snow, and I will see you back hopefully tomorrow. Bye guys.